Chip Roy, Congressman, good to see you, sir. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you were not happy with this blueprint, this framework that came out of the Senate, but you met with Senator, the Majority Leader, John Thune, a short while ago. Are you a yes? What did you hear?
Well, first of all, I was happy to vote the bill out of the Rules Committee this morning and again vote on the rule on the floor. I agree with the president. We do need to move a big, beautiful bill. We do need to deliver on the tax reductions the American people deserve, as well as the spending restraint necessary to stop the inflation tax on the American people. We need to do it, but we need to do it the right way. The House passed a bill that I believe was responsible, that if you do the math, could actually yield a budget neutral position in which the tax policy and the spending policy would result in not increasing the deficit, but rather flat or decreasing it. Unfortunately, the Senate bill didn't give us those assurances. So yes, although I do not talk about private meetings, the entire town knows where you are at any given moment. And I was actually in the office with the Majority Leader. I have great respect for the Majority Leader and Mike Crapo and others in the Senate that have been working on this, and Lindsey Graham. We're still working out some of the differences, but at the end of the day, math is math. And I think this is one of the questions we got to deal with when you add up the tax policy. You just had Steve Moore on there. We all want to have lower taxes for the American people. 100% agreement there. We want to extend the TCJA permanently, but we also have to do math. And if we're not going to do the spending restraint, then we're going to be increasing deficits. And we can't do that. That's killing our country. It's expanding government. It's funding the bureaucracy that is weaponized against the people. And it's undermining markets and the bond markets because they don't want to see more inflationary spending. So we have a job to do. I got to go down to the House floor in just a second and finish voting on an injunctions bill to stop rogue judges, and hopefully maybe on the SAVE Act a little bit later to protect American elections. But we'll figure out what we're going to do on the budget tonight.
All right, well, math is math when it comes to the guts, but it's also math is math when it comes to the votes, and there are others that are seemingly on the fence, too. So it sounds like you've heard what you need to hear to be able to get to the finish line, but will the vote pass?
Well, I wouldn't say that. I'm still not convinced that we are where we need to go. I'm not sure what we're voting on and when we're voting on it. Progress is being made in the conversations. But right now, if we're being asked to vote straight up on the Senate budget as it is, without any more assurances that are in writing or some specific changes to the budget resolution, then I've got real problems with it. So I got to go to the House floor and understand where we actually are. But I appreciate it, and I got to go vote or I'm going to miss my vote.
All right, go.
Thanks.
Bye, Congressman. Chip Roy, run.
Thanks, y'all.
Run, sir. Bye. Be a yes.